Good morning, Year 11. Having a look at the questions for yesterday. I've done the working out first. You haven't got to watch me write. I'm going to go through the answers now. So a car travels 340 kilometres and uses 28 litres of fuel. We're going to find the car's fuel consumption in kilometres per litre to 2 decimal places. So it's told us that 28 litres are needed for 340 kilometres. That means that 1 litre will go 340 divided by 28. We can go 12.14 kilometres per litre. Okay, having a look at the next one. Next one's asked us for in litres per kilometre to 2 decimal places. So this time around that we have a look at it, we've got 340 kilometres. Requires 28 litres. So for 1 kilometre, we require 28 litres divided by 340, 0.08 litres per kilometre. Looking at our third question, it's asked us for how many litres do we need per 100 kilometres to 2 decimal places. So again, in this time, we need the litres per 100 kilometres. So we've done 340 kilometres. So per 100, how many lots of 100 kilometres are there in 3.4, 340 kilometres? There are 340 divided by 100. There's 3.4 lots. So 28 litres divided by that 3.4 is equal to 8.24 litres per 100 kilometres. Having a look at our next question, it asks us, it says a motorbike uses fuel at a rate of 3.5 litres per 100 kilometres. Find the cost of it to travel 650 kilometres if this fuel price is 162.9 cents per litre or $1.62.9 per litre. Okay, so again, they've given us the amount of fuel, the rate of fuel use in litres per 100 kilometres. So we've got 650 kilometres divided by 100, lots of 3.5 litres. So it's 650 divided by 100 by the 3.5 litres by the $1.62, 62.9 cents. Putting on our calculator, that will come out at $37.06. Looking at our next lot of questions, we've got Bridget's car uses fuel at the rate of 7.2 litres per 100 kilometres for long distance driving and 9.7 litres per 100 kilometres for short distance driving. She used the car to make a journey of 650 kilometres, which included 120 kilometres of short distance driving. Now, how many litres to 1 decimal place of fuel did Bridget's car use on the journey? So her total journey was 650 kilometres. They told us that short distance was 120, which means her long distance driving was the 650 minus 120. She did 530 kilometres of long distance driving. So the fuel she used, she did 530 litres divided by 100, lots of 7.2 litres. So that is 38.16 litres for long distance driving. For short distance driving, she did 120 kilometres divided by 100, lots of 9.7 litres. So we've got, that comes out to 11.64, and our total is the amount of litres she used for long distance plus the amount she used for short distance, which comes out at 49.8 litres. It's asked us to do it to 1 decimal place. Now, I have not rounded those two until the end because I wanted to make sure that I did it to at least 2 decimal places so that I didn't make a rounding error. It just so happened it came out 49.80, and I rounded from 49.80 to 49.8. Stamp duty is charged at 3% of the market value of a vehicle up to $45,000 plus 5% of the excess over $45,000. Find the stamp duty on a vehicle with market value of $30,000. Okay, so our duty is 3% times $30,000, which is 3 divided by 100 times 30,000. In my calculator, it comes out $900. Stamp duty on a vehicle with market value of $45,000. The duty is 3% times 45,000, which is 3 divided by 100 times 45,000, $1,350. In my last case, I have to pay duty on 60,000. My duty is 3% for up to $45,000 plus 5%, which is 5 divided by 100, for the amount of money over $45,000. The amount of money over $45,000, I'm going to set it up in my calculator. I've got 60,000 minus $45,000. Put that in my calculator and I get $2,100. Our last other question refers to the cost of registering vehicles. So the table shows the cost of registering vehicles on various rates for either private or business use. Our question tells us Sandra bought a station wagon weighing 1150 for business use. So we find the column for business use, which is on the right. We look for the weight of 1150, which is in the second row. So I've highlighted that amount is $325 to register that car. The market price was $32,000 and stamp duty was charged at 3%. Sandra also paid $600 for compulsory third-party insurance and $850 for comprehensive insurance. So the first question, use the table to find the registration cost. We've done that. Registration cost $325. Stamp duty is the same as our previous type of questions. Our stamp duty is 3%, 3 divided by 100 times $32,000, $960. And then it says calculate the total Sandra had to pay, including insurance. So the total she had to pay for a car of $32,000. Then she had to pay to register it for $325. And then she opted to, she had to pay, her stamp duty was $960. And then she had to pay $600 for her C2P, compulsory third party, and then she elected to pay $850 for comprehensive insurance. That all comes out at $34,735.